Let's do it. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with another Patreon pick from our patron, Mike C. He loves doing the long ones. He did the refugee track last month, Credo, which was actually really fucking great. And we're going to be listening to Procol Harum once again. And the track is called Inhaled Twas pretty sure, right? Yep. It is off their record Shine Brightly. Shine On Brightly? Is that what it's called? Shine On Brightly. Yep, it's their second studio album. It was released in 1968. And it says it is considered an early example of prog rock. Hey, you know we love our prog here, so let's go. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon somewhere down there. I'd really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free. And it really helps channel out. Do you guys know where my headphones are? Oh, yeah, they are over there, right. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. All right. Procol Harum, Inhaled Twas I. In 3, 2, 1, go. Get comfy, guys. Kick back. Enjoy the show. I know I am. Don't you drop.
In the darkness of the night, only occasionally relieved by glimpses of nirvana as seen through other people's windows. Wallowing in a morass of self-despair, made only more painful by the knowledge that all I am is of my own making. When everything around me, even the kitchen ceiling, has collapsed and crumbled without warning, and I am left standing, alive and well, looking up and wondering why and wherefore. At a time like this, which exists maybe only for me, it is nonetheless real. If I can communicate, and in the telling and the bearing of my soul anything is gained, even though the words which I use are pretentious and make you cringe with embarrassment. Let me remind you of the pilgrim who asked for an audience with the Dalai Lama. He was told that he must first spend 5 years contemplation. After the 5 years, he was ushered into the Dalai Lama's presence, who said, "Well, my son, what do you wish to know?" So the pilgrim said, "I wish to know the meaning of life, Father." So the Dalai Lama smiled and said, "Well, my son, life is like a beanstalk, isn't it?"
Holy shit. Gary is so good at that, man. His piano playing, I don't even have the words for it sometimes. I'm guessing this was an FM radio track back in the day. It's a blue kind of day.
Held close by that which some despise, which some call fake and others lies, and somewhat small for one so tall. A doubting Thomas who would be? It's written plain for all to see. for one who I am with no more. It's hard at times, it's awful raw. They say that Jesus healed the sick and helped the poor, and those unsure believed his eyes. A strange disguise. Still write it down, it might be read. Nothing's better left unsaid. Only sometimes, still no doubt, it's hard to see. It all works out.
Sorry, I was just checking the personnel list.
Twas tea time at the circus.
He was there.
Salty dog?
Through hoops he skipped, high wires he tripped, and all the while the glare of the baking, aching spotlights beat down upon his cloak. And though the crowd clapped furiously, they could not see the joke. 'Twas tea time at the circus,
Though some might not agree.
as jugglers dance and horses prance and clowns clown endlessly. But trunk to tail the elephants, quite silent, never spoke. And though the crowd clapped desperately, they did not see the joke.
What the fuck? Sounds like a freaking bomb went off.
In the autumn of my madness, when my hair is turning grey, for the milk has finally curdled, and I've nothing left to say. When all my thoughts are spoken, save my last departing birds. Bring all my friends unto me, and I'll strangle them with words.
I know that Keith Reed wrote the lyrics. Just fantastic. I don't know if he did the spoken word parts as well, like wrote that, but god damn, this is good. It's like genre hopping. It definitely is like prog rock in a way.
In the autumn of my madness, which in coming won't be long.
The autumn
nights
of
are
my
now
madness.
much darker, and the daylight's not so strong. And the things which I believed in are no longer quite enough. For the going is much harder, and the going's getting
I don't even really have many comparisons for this either. This is entirely like unique to them almost. That's trippy. What a mind fuck, dude. Like, what is happening? Let's go. What an ominous riff. That's a Fripp riff. They're creating a whole world in your head, man. It's wild. Oh, that is awesome. I bet you guys are happy about this track.
I know if I'd been wiser, this would never have occurred.
Y'all are mad about that live version we did last week.
But I wallowed in my blindness, so it's plain that I deserve for the sin of self-indulgence, when the truth was writ quite clear. I must spend my life amongst the dead who spend their lives in fear of a death that they're not sure of.
BJ Wilson on the drums.
It's all so simple, really, if you just look to your soul.
Yeah. Gary's voice has so much soul and power. It's wild.
Some say that I'm a wise man. Some think that I'm a fool. It doesn't matter either way. I'll be a wise man's fool. Lesson lies in learning, and by teaching I'll be taught. For there's nothing hidden anywhere, it's all there to be sought.
It's pure poetry, man.
So if you know anything, look closely at the time. But others who remain untrue and don't commit that
Holy shit. That's so wild. 1968, bro. 17 minutes long. Fuck. The drummer is killing it. When he had his moments to shine, bro. Fuck. This is like Iron Butterfly song. I think this came out the same year as that. piano just grounds you, and it also lets you soar at the same time. It's wild. Switch my position, bro. Oh, my back hurts. There we go. His piano playing is just immaculate. Oh my god. Wow, man. What is his name? Robin Trower? Oh. What an epic piece, man. Damn. And that's it. 17 and a half minutes. Oof. That was one hell of a ride, guys. Damn. I cannot believe they came out in 1968. Same thing with the Indigada da Vida, or whatever, Iron Butterfly. Like all those really long songs that were released in like the late 60s that like were the very like beginnings of the prog rock that would follow in like the 70s and stuff. I know Court of the Crimson King, I think, came out in 69, right? Or 68, something like that, you know? Like the tides definitely were changing. Music was changing, culture, everything. The world was changing, you know? And music along with it. And it just ushered forth this new age of all these different genres and styles. And like I always like comparing like 10 years before this, like 1958. Come on. Like what a huge difference like 10 years made. Like this is on the level of epics from like, you know, the composers from way back in the day. You know, they would write these, you know, gigantic pieces, and that's kind of what this felt like. Like it had a through line a little bit like with Gary's piano and stuff like that, but they went all over the place. There were so many different genres and styles that they just incorporated into this, and dare I say that was almost a masterpiece. That felt like at parts. There was a part or two where I felt like it dragged, but at the same point, it's a long, epic song. That's going to happen sometimes. Let's see what we got. We have Gary Brooker on lead vocals and piano, Robin Trower on guitar and co-lead vocals on one track. Matthew Fisher on the organ and the piano, which is fantastic in this as well. Dave Knights on the bass guitar. B.J. Wilson on the drums, and Mr. Keith Reed wrote the lyrics. And like I said, I don't know if he wrote like that, what's it called? The spoken word stuff, but that was some pure poetry there at the beginning, like in the spoken word pieces. Like it honestly did touch my soul. Like those words just flowed together so well. They were beautiful. And it was like a very interesting summation of life, I feel like. And just, it's kind of hard to remember exactly what he said since that was like 17 minutes ago now. But I do remember the feeling that it gave me. And it was very, I don't know, it kind of threw me off a little bit. But it also like welcomed me into the world of this song and into the mind, I guess, of either Keith or Gary, whoever wrote that part. I'm gonna guess Keith wrote it just because he does all the lyrics, so I'm guessing he did. But yeah, that was just poetry in motion, man. It made my ears be grateful that I was listening to what I was listening to. Like, it really did. And just Gary's vocals throughout, so much passion, his vocal range, and his like just his vocal dexterity is insane. The different almost little voices he has throughout this, and like his different tones and everything. Like, it was just almost like a celebration of all things music throughout the song. Like, there was a really almost heavy metal part. There was like a hymn kind of part, a blues part, psychedelic. Like, they had literally every genre and style you can imagine in this just incorporated into this long ass track that just kept flowing and flowing. I know that there's 5 different parts. There's glimpses of Nirvana, Twas, Tea Time at the Circus, In the Autumn of My Madness. Oh, that was my favorite section, man. What a line. The Autumn of My Madness. Like, who writes that? That's amazing. Look to Your Soul, and then the grand finale. So just like Yes does, and they had different parts for their epics. There was different sections to that, and it was just fantastic, man. I'd say the glimpses of Nirvana and the Autumn of My Madness. I mean, honestly, all 5 of them are really great. I can't even pick one that I like the most. The whole song just fit together really well. There was a couple points, like I said, there that dragged a little bit and were a little disjointed, but this is like one of the first of its kind, so there's gonna be little hiccups, but honestly, all the other the instrumentals, Gary's vocals, the guitar, the drums was so good. It made up for the little gripes that I had with it, maybe. But other than that, yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. What was his name again? I'm so bad with names. B.J. Wilson on the drums, man. Like, for the first 2 sections, like, he was just kind of keeping everything in time, but like, he got to actually expand upon what he was doing in the beginning and do more at the end. He really opened things up, and like I said, it was kind of like an anchor for what was going on, because everything was soaring and high, and just high intensity, emotional kind of feeling. And the percussion always just, I feel like, brings things back down to earth and just roots them and controls them and makes sure it sounds good, and I think BJ did a great job with that. I have a feeling his kit is like, I've been seeing all these like small kits lately from the 60s, and it just amazes me, like, because I had a small kit because I'm poor, that's what I had, and I understand that you can just make anything from what you have, and when you have less, you use your imagination, your creativity, use it way more, and sometimes 9 times out of 10 you come up with something better than if you had a huge kit. You know what I'm saying? Extra instruments always, it's always more fun. You can have more sound, but I feel like you're way more creative when you have less and you're working with less, and that's the same for all forms of art. And wow, just wow, man. I'm still trying to process all that. That was like 17 minutes, like a whole ass like epic journey right there, and I'm still like just trying to really soak it in. I'd probably have to give it another listen or two. So when I'm editing and stuff, I'll probably have another listen at it, and in the premiere, we'll chat about what you guys think this song was about and what he was talking about, because there were some lyrics in this that were just like soul piercing. Today's music, man, has just been like, there's been bite to everything. Every single song. If you're watching Up the Day premiere, if you're not, you're probably, what the fuck is he talking about? I usually have like a Lee Reacts Power Hour, and I like do 4 videos, 5 videos back to back, just in the morning. It's kind of like a morning show sort of thing. If I could do them all in one video, I would, and just have like a stream or something like that. So maybe if I can get a new laptop here, save up for that or something, I could probably do some more. I have ideas for the channel, and hopefully we can get there. But yeah, that was absolutely excellent. Keith's lyrics, Gary's vocals and piano, and that guitar line in the middle there. And in the autumn of my madness, that is gonna be my new Facebook like tagline. Putting that in my bio, bro. That's so good. I don't even use it, and I'm gonna put it on there. I don't even care. But I think that's it out of me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again to Mike C for the pick. That was fantastic, my friend. Thank you for sharing that with me, and thank you for sharing that with everyone on here, because I'm pretty sure people are grateful for remembering it or listening to it for the first time. And that's it. If y'all didn't know, we have a Patreon right there. There is a picture. There's a link in the description. If you want a video just like this, just for you, join the $10 tier or up, and you get one free request a month. There's going to be some guidelines and stuff posted with the next cycle of things for March. I'm going to change some rules around just to make things easier on me and make the communication more clear with you guys, so we don't have like hiccups and mistakes and stuff like that. So yeah, just be in tune for that. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to our Discord, all of our block videos, Patreon exclusive. We got hours and hours of like Beatles content, King Crimson, Frank Zappa, Jethro Tull, all kinds of stuff, man. It's a party over there. And we got like 300 folks, so we'd love to have you. We got a big community, and you are more than welcome to come join us. You're up with the aux chord. If you got a song you think the masses would love and have forgotten, come join that tier, and I'll do a video for you next month. I got you. And if that's such a thing, there's a PayPal link in the description as well for tips, requests, and anything else. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye.